Hi family and friends, I'm Charline, back again on Lumina. I hope today you enjoy today's episode. I really appreciate for your support, your feedbacks. Oh my god, we don't take it for granted. I really thank the team that we are together here and my guest today. I hope you enjoy. You guys don't forget about the people who want to come here in Poland, those also who want to visit Georgia, and the people who want to go in Portugal. Remember, it's a European country, and please call us. We have our contacts there, we have Instagram and website. You have to register yourself. I hope you enjoy. For the students who are in Poland, don't forget that we have job for you. I hope to see you soon. Please call me. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. As I said, today we have a guest, and I hope you enjoy more. You see, she's different from the people that we used to invite. She's going to tell her about herself and what she does in Poland. Thank you so much. This is her time. I hope you enjoy. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
You look so cute.
Thank you so much, you too. Hello, everyone. My name is Valeria. I'm an English, Spanish, and Chinese teacher. I'm living here in Poland, Wrocław. But originally I'm from Ukraine, and I'm so glad and happy that Charline has invited me to this interview because it's my first time here, and I've never recorded anything to YouTube, especially podcasts like this one. So I'm very happy. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. It's a pleasure being with you here, and I hope you're gonna tell our viewers, our followers more about yourself. It's very interesting speaking Spanish. Chinese, oh my god, ni hao.
Ni hao.
That's only the thing that I don't. What is that?
Have you eaten? Oh my god. Yeah. It's so natural in China to ask about it.
Wow. So another thing that I know, dobra utra.
Yeah, it's Russian.
Really?
Not in Chinese.
I thought it's Ukrainian.
No.
Dobry rano.
Доброго ранку.
Доброго ранку.
Yes.
Tatiana didn't teach me this.
My gosh, shame on her.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to know, like, what's pushed you to come in Poland? Why Poland?
Oh my gosh, that's so difficult question because if you know that there is very unpleasant situation between Russia and Ukraine, so it pushed me to do it. I didn't want to do it, but the situation pushed me to do it. So, but now living here in Wrocław, I feel really happy because I found my place here. I found my boyfriend. I found my job. I found you.
Yeah, thank you.
So I like living here, really.
Wow. So Poland is so cool and nice. I like it too. And a lot of Ukrainians, they're in different countries. Like when I went in Belgium, I met a lot of Ukrainians.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, they are there. And that's why I was asking why you chose Poland, not other countries. Like a lot, they're also in Canada.
Yeah. I was thinking about Canada.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people used to ask me, why not an English-speaking country? You speak English.
Yeah,
why not this kind of country? Because I didn't know a single word in Polish, really. And I came to Poland to live here and to work here. But you know what? I was thinking about going to Canada, but my mother was like, oh my gosh, it's so far away.
I know.
It's so far away. And I was thinking like, yeah, my relatives gonna be so far from me, and I was like, Poland is the nearest country to Ukraine, so I would like to see them from time to time, and you know, my mother can come to my place whenever she wants. So now I feel happier that my family closer to me. So,
and you feel at home too because Polish it's related to Ukrainian.
Yeah,
so it's easy to learn. I
hope
now you can speak it.
Yeah, for us, really.
Yeah, because I can say an example like saying thank you in Polish, it's dziękuję.
Yeah.
And when you say thank you in Ukraine, it's like dziękuję.
Dziękuję.
So it's related because also our neighboring country, Burundi. I don't know that you know about it. Mm-hmm. It's in East Africa and it's closer to my country, Rwanda. Like it's in the same. Like we speak the same language.
Okay.
We understand each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's also like Ukraine and Poland. you also understand each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So, I don't know. I want to ask you, in our countries, sometimes you grow with dreams to go outside.
Yeah.
Like you have American dreams, European dreams.
Yeah, I know.
Does these things happen to Ukrainians?
Yes, of course.
Really?
Really, yeah. When I was at school, I was dreaming about going to America because, when you're a child, you think like, oh, everybody in America is very rich and famous. And you want,
Yeah.
and you want to get a big amount of money.
Sure.
You also want to be rich. Of course, everybody wants to be rich. So yeah, and with these thoughts, I came up to the mind that I also want to live in America, but no, not. I don't have such things in my head because I came to Poland and I understood that you can also earn money in Poland, for example, not in America. So it's okay, and I like the mentality of Polish people, so
Nice.
it's absolutely good. So, yeah.
Okay, good. So are you still studying or you have completed your studies?
No, I'm not finished. I didn't finish my study yet, but I'm studying online in Kharkiv at my university. So, and in December, I'm gonna get my magister's degree.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So what are you studying?
Chinese language, Chinese philology. So yeah, I'm gonna be, I'm already a teacher.
Yeah.
I teach Chinese, Spanish, English, but I will get this magister's degree in December.
Nice.
Mhm.
And I hope also for the Polish people, you were thinking of going outside and they were telling you, speak English, why can't you go out? But I think it's a blessing for you. Like, it's a blessing for Polish people and other Ukrainians who live here because you're teaching them.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who now speaking English and they wasn't because of you. So, it's a pleasure.
I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah, sure. Like, a lot of people I know, I have talked to a lot of people who really appreciate your work.
Oh my
So
God,
nice.
thank you so much.
No problem. No problem. And what motivated you to study Chinese? Because Chinese, I think it's only used in China, in other Chinese companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only know that it's probably going to be a famous language because it's now developing quicker.
Yeah.
They have a lot of companies in different countries.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's that the reason why you studied Chinese.
I had a very strange reason to start studying Chinese because when I was when I finished school, I didn't know what I'm gonna do. So,
Yeah.
and then I just started to looking for something interesting via Instagram or other sites, and then I found I was determined to continue to learn English.
Yeah.
And to improve my skills in this language.
Yeah.
And I just found one interesting Instagram page, and one woman just was writing very, very, in a very beautiful way, Chinese characters.
Yeah.
I just found it, and I had a look at it, and I was just like, wow, amazing language, it's so beautiful. And that moment, I decided that I want to learn it. That was the reason.
And when was that?
Huh?
When was that?
It was 5 years ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
And you decide that I'm going to study Chinese, to learn Chinese.
Yeah. That was the only reason.
Oh my
That
God.
was the only reason because it was beautiful.
You learned a lot of languages, Spanish, Polish, Ukrainian,
Polish a little bit. I don't learn it.
So-
I'm trying to copy Polish people, how they talk, how they express themselves.
behave.
Yeah, how they behave, because as Charlene said, that we are quite common. Ukrainians, Polish people, we have a very, similar mentality.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So I would like to ask if Chinese is the hardest language as the way we thought it is, or if it's easiest like to learn. How was it for you, your experience in learning Chinese?
You know what? When I entered the university, everyone told me that, oh my gosh, Chinese is so difficult. How can you learn Chinese? But I had different thoughts. I didn't think that it was difficult. I thought only it's beautiful. And it motivated me a lot, really. It motivated me a lot, and I just started to learn it for hours. I was sitting at my table and I was writing these Chinese characters like for 3 hours, one character in 5 lines. Yeah, it was a long and hard job, but my motivation was bigger and I really wanted to learn it and I really wanted to speak it fluently. And now it's 2024 and I can say my level of Chinese is HSK5, if you know, it's like C1 approximately. And I'm really satisfied with myself. I'm pleased that I didn't give up. And now I have such level of this language.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you find, like, when you see yourself, you're becoming better in Chinese, but do you see anywhere you're gonna use it?
In teaching.
You also went to teach.
Yeah. Because now I have school here in Wrocław, and in my school we are teaching 3 languages. Like my teachers teach only English, but I teach all 3 languages. Yeah.
And the kind of students that you have, are they like adult people or like kids?
They're adults. From 18 years old. Yeah.
And which nationalities who are attending your classes?
They are Ukrainians, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Polish people?
Not. But in the future, I plan to have Polish people also at my classes. But my level of Polish, like, it doesn't permit me to do it yet.
Wow.
But in the future, I have plans. Yeah.
And you also have a Polish classes? Because I have a lot of friends who want to study Polish language, but they don't know where to go.
Yeah, but currently I'm looking for a teacher.
For a teacher of Polish?
Yeah.
I don't think that it will be hard to find. It will be easy.
Yeah.
When you find, so dear friends, keep asking. We'll tell you where you can go. Yeah.
Okay.
How did you find yourself in teaching? Will you also teach?
Okay, interesting question, because it was my first year at university and I didn't know what I'm gonna do at all. Just I didn't have a single thought what my future will look like for me, because the only thing that I knew that I love learning languages. That's it. But what are you gonna do with it? So, and I just was invited to conduct lessons. It was my psychologist.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she just invited me to her cabinet and she was like, "Oh, your English is very good. Maybe you can teach me some." And I was like, "Why not? I'm invited. I can do it. I can try." And she invited her friend to our classes, and this friend had her own business already. They were at about, I think, in their 40s.
Yeah.
So they were adults, of course. And I started to do it, and I liked it so much because it was my first money. And I earned them just by myself, and I was my first money. I did it by teaching. And you know what? The thing is that my colleagues, my classmates.
Yeah,
classmates at my university, they were earning the same money as me, but they worked like a whole working day, 8 hours, and they earned the same amount of money as me, but I worked for only 1 or 2 hours. Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's good.
How old were you?
I was 17.
Really?
Yeah, I was so
Surprisingly. I need money on 17. It's
Yeah.
not even allowed to work with 17.
Yeah, it was illegal. Yes, it was illegal. But it's a secret.
Yes, don't tell anyone. I think you didn't have a contract.
Yeah, no,
It was
no.
just a promise.
Yes, just a promise.
Promise money.
Yeah, but I liked it. You know what? Before this interview, at home, I was watching an interview with Cardi B, and she was like, "Oh, it was illegal. I know, but it's okay." I like watching interview with her.
Wow.
I'm a big fan of Cardi
Cardi
B.
B.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So you enjoyed the money that you worked for, and you said, "Let me become a teacher because
Yeah.
it's working few hours and earning a lot of money."
Yeah, and no, that's not. It wasn't the only reason, because I really fell in love with teaching, because I just started to notice the progress
Yeah.
of these people. I started to come and give these lessons, and they were like, "Wow, now I know this word. Now I feel free at the airport. Now I feel free in the countries." And I was like, "Wow, yeah, I'm proud of you." So yeah,
Wow.
that
So-
was my personal motivation also. Mhm.
And can they now speak English, or you are not still in touch yet?
No, we are still in touch, and they speak English. They speak English, yeah.
And was that in Ukraine or was that in Poland?
In Ukraine, of course, because I'm living in Poland only for 2 years. Yeah.
And is your boyfriend Polish?
No, he's Ukrainian.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Also,
Nice.
we are from the same city,
Okay.
Kharkiv.
I like him. Yeah, I have found a lot of African Ukrainians. So like these students who are studying in
Yeah.
Kiev
Uh-huh.
and they're here, and I'm so sorry for them because like finding a job or something like that. In the recruiting process, we are meeting with them a lot of times.
Mhm.
But Poland allowed them to study and stay here, but doesn't allow them to work. So
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
it's somehow complicated.
Yeah.
So I used to say, "Oh my God, African Ukrainians." I'm very sorry. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's why that's how I knew about Kiev. Like I also have a lot of Ukrainian friends, the one that we were working together.
Mhm.
They were nice.
Mhm.
Everyone was nice. I learned a lot of words in Ukraine, like saying "I love you."
Mhm.
Can I say?
Yes, of course.
It is. Oh my God! Don't tell them that I forget. If I tell people, they will laugh at me. I forget. How do we say "I love you" in Ukraine?
In Ukrainian, it's "Я кохаю тебе."
Я у тебе.
Я
Я кохаю тебе. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not a good student, but I learned so many words in Ukraine, and I like the way Ukrainian people are open
Yeah.
and they like to share. Why they know, why not? They can't teach you. They're nice. So everything is fine. And let's come back in Thailand. So how do you see yourself in 5 years? Will you keep
In 5
teaching?
years.
Or
Such a long
you-
period of time.
Or you keep like your school being strong? I don't know.
I think that I'm definitely going to improve my school, improve my language skills, and maybe learn one more language to speak it fluently. For example, Polish. Of course,
Yeah.
yeah. And I see myself traveling around the world,
You
just
travel.
developing myself in different spheres, mentally, physically, emotionally, just to be stronger and, the best version of myself as I can be.
Wow. And you have traveled to many countries of Europe. Which
Yeah.
one did you like more?
Oh, let me think. I've been to Denmark, Germany. It's Spain. Of course, it's Spain
Why did
because
you
I
like
speak
it?
Spanish.
Wow.
Yeah, you know why? Because when I visited Spain, I visited 2 times already, and I can, go into this country like I can feel it because I know the language. I can
Wow.
speak with people
Yeah.
and I can understand them. They can understand me, and it it hits different. Not just speaking English like other people and hello, how are you doing? I can ask, ¿cómo estás?
Nice. Wow. I like how you work when Spanish recruiters they are talking, it's nice. It sounds good. It's a romantic language.
Pretty.
I'm sorry, but when I hear like how we say I love you in Polish, it's kocham, but it doesn't sound like love. And I was like, you guys, your language, okay, it's nice, but it's not romantic. Like in French, it sounds romantic, but how do we say I love you in Spanish?
Te amo.
Wow, you see? You can also see the love in the face.
Yeah, of course. And how do we say that in French?
In French.
How do we say that?
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Of course.
Yeah, so it sounds I love you.
Yeah, really.
You're quiet today. It's also nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it. How did you integrate with the Polish culture? Your Ukrainian culture, Polish culture. You meet a lot of people from different countries. How did you integrate?
I don't have many Polish friends. I have only one. She's also a teacher, an English teacher, of course. And we spoke English with her, not Polish, because Polish, for me, it's okay to speak Polish, but I feel free to speak English. Yeah. And but talking about just conversation with Polish people, I don't have them in a big amount. So mostly I speak with Ukrainians and people from Africa, for example. Yeah, and native speakers. I have some friends from Canada and from Spain. Yeah.
Wow.
Of course, but Polish people, only one. Only one friend.
Yeah, only one friend. But I think it's because, Africans, when you meet someone, it's our culture. When you meet once, twice, already that person is your friend. But for you guys, it will take long.
Yeah.
To call someone a friend, I don't think it takes you a lot of energy. Is there any character that you see in person, special characters, to call him or her a friend?
It depends because it happens sometimes when you meet a person and it's like a sparkle between you and you understand, that's my person. Wow. And I can call her or him a friend. But most frequently, when you meet a person, it takes some time to know them better because we have some issues with believing in people, I know. So it takes some time.
Wow. Okay, so for you as a teacher here in Poland, is there any other work that you used to do in Poland?
It was recruiting. Of course, it was recruiting.
I can say you recruited me. Yeah, you recruited me in a position that I'm doing today.
Yeah.
But we are not still.
I used to do this position, and now Charline is doing this position.
Yeah. So, what's your experience in recruiting?
I didn't like it at all, but I like the other part of my job as a recruiter because I also was a translator, and I really like this stuff. I really like to do this job because I had a lot of business trips to different cities of Poland, and most frequently I went to Katowice, and I like to communicate with other people. I liked to translate some stuff for them, some essential stuff for them. And I like to make new friends. But recruiting, it doesn't help with it, really. And for me, it was kind of boring stuff, kind of boring profession. And I was like, I was fired from this position, and when Tatiana, it's our boss, and when Tatiana fired me, I was like, I feel relieved. I'm free. Finally.
You liked it.
Yeah. Now I can do everything I want. I can teach. I can translate. I'm free.
I can travel.
Yeah, I can travel a lot.
Yeah, and I think it's good because I don't think, I'm sure that it's good because became a business owner. She has her own school.
Yeah.
So she's a CEO of somewhere.
Oh my gosh! such a loud word, but yeah.
So like when you are invited with our boss somewhere, you can now sit on the same level because you are now all the bosses. Congratulations for that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So see, she says that my work is boring. I don't know.
I'm so sorry. But for me, we have a different kind of personality. You're also very open-minded. I appreciate it. I like it so much.
Thank
but
you.
I think like you have more patience for this, because I'm not such a patient one.
I'm not too. Because I am for some things, but I used to tell my friend she's how do we call people who does nails?
Nail master? Nail master?
Yeah. So like she these things, it needs a lot of patience.
Yeah.
And a lot of love, loving your work.
Yeah.
So it's totally different from what I'm doing.
My mom is a nail master.
Really? Yeah. Oh my God. So I can see the way she is patient.
Yeah. Very.
Yeah, very. Because sometimes you don't like it and you say, here. Oh my God. So it needs a lot of patience. I don't think that I can be patient on this level. But for the work I'm doing, sometimes you recruit a person, you accept, she accepts or he accepts for the position, and she say, I'm going to do it. You promise the company that someone is coming, and on the day of work, you don't see her or him.
Yeah.
Can you feel how you understand yourself? How you feel inside?
Yeah.
It's hard.
The thing is that I didn't feel. You didn't told the other was why you recruited 4 people and 0 came. 0, and I was like,
I was included in that 4.
No. No, you weren't.
I wasn't included in those 4 that you recruited.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I don't know why they didn't count me. Anyway, this is our private life. Now we are not going to talk about it again. Anyway, okay. So what's the difference from recruiting, teaching? Okay, I understand. You like it. You do something that you like. And translating. But when you were recruiting, you was also a teacher.
Yeah.
But was there any challenges? Like was recruiting affecting your teaching or other things that you were doing?
Okay, yeah, it affected a lot. Because I started to teach in our company.
Yeah.
Human. Can it?
Don't.
Okay, sorry. It's a secret. It's a secret which company we're talking about. Okay, so I started to teach at our company for recruiters, for other recruiters, people like me. The stuff that I taught them, it was about warehouses, it was about job in Poland, and it was about everything was linked to this sphere.
Yeah.
Only to this sphere. But I liked it because I was teaching and I like to do it, of course. Then when I was fired, and the only thing that remained is to teach. I started to love my life. But challenges, if we're speaking about challenges, I cannot say that teaching is a big challenge for me because I feel as a teacher. I feel like teaching and I have a lot of patience for it.
Nice.
I said that I'm not a patient person, but no, I'm not patient at recruiting, but I'm really, really patient at teaching.
Wow.
And I can overcome every difficulties, every difficult thing that appears because, I see a goal that I want to teach a student. Today I want to teach this stuff. Tomorrow I want to teach this stuff. And then we will have to do a revision and to repeat and continue. And when I start to see first results, I'm very delighted. I'm very satisfied, and I feel like, oh my gosh, I found my place on this earth.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way you like your work, because when you do something that you like, you all the time successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you succeed.
Yeah.
So congratulations again, and
Thank you so much.
keep going.
Thanks.
And what's the feedbacks that you receive from your students?
Oh my gosh. Every week, every day, I have a very big amount of their feedback because, I have very grateful students.
Yeah.
And they always tell me like some stuff like, Valeria, we like your lessons. We are waiting for the next one.
Wow.
We love you. Because, I like to introduce to my classes life.
Yeah.
Just life.
Yeah.
And we like to sing in our classes. We like to watch movies and discuss them in English. Just a real life stuff. What do they need in this life? They don't need just to learn a word just to know it, because it's stupid. It doesn't help to have conversations with people. But when they know how to match the words together in line, how to construct the sentences, and how to build your speech fluently, that's essential. Not to know one special word, but to have a conversation with natives, with other people. So I know how to teach, and I know how to lead for results.
Wow.
Yeah. That's my, strong point of me. Yeah.
So is there any character, a special character of teaching, like of a teacher? There is some people who think they can also become a teacher.
So you mean that special, okay,
character,
special.
like
I got it.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about patience,
Yes.
and I think if you love something, you gotta be patient, and but you are patient, in fact, because it doesn't matter how many attempts you gotta do, because you like it, and you are ready to start over and over again, and one more try, one more attempt. It's absolutely okay for you, because I couldn't imagine myself right now in any other profession. I cannot imagine. I just if I didn't cope with anything, I will try one more time. It definitely will be okay, I'm sure.
Nice. Wow. So what are the tips that you can give for the people who want to learn languages, especially English?
I like one technique.
Yeah.
It's called shadowing. If you know, you can, if you have some basic level of language, A1, A2, and you want to improve it, you just switch on your favorite series or film or songs, doesn't matter, and you just try to copy the rhythm, the intonation, the sounds of native speakers, and it really helps. For example, a week ago, we had an interesting class. The film, of course, Twilight.
Edward.
Yeah, Edward, Bella. Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
Because it's a very powerful movie. It influenced us. It influenced the world, and everyone knows this story. And I with my teacher, we made like an extract from this film, and we provided a class for our students, and it was the shadowing technique, and other students. They were shadowing their speech in the forest. You know, this like, how old are you?
Wow.
19. How long have you been 17? A while. I love this scene. And
Well,
it was interesting. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Is there anything special for Ukrainians? Like a culture?
Yes, of course. I love talking about it because, you know, Ukrainians are very open-minded. They're
Yes.
very hardworking people.
I know.
You know, a lot of people who are currently working at Polish warehouses, fabrics, etc. They are from Ukraine.
Yeah. They're hard workers.
70%. I
Yeah,
think,
like yeah.
And they are very, you know, motivated to achieve something in their lives, and we are always we're gonna feel productive at our work because when we have a goal to achieve something, we can be very productive and we can be very hardworking. So I think not only for Ukrainians but for every nationality in this world, if you have a goal, you're motivated.
Nice.
If you are motivated, you can work and you can achieve something.
Mm-hmm.
So ask me some more, please.
Yeah. So that's the culture. I don't know that I can share for some things that I like for Ukrainians. I really like for their motivation, of course, as the way you said. You can find them in all positions.
Mm-hmm.
You can find them in the offices. You can find them. They don't say, I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that gives money,
Mm-hmm.
life, they like to do.
Yeah.
And I like the way they are motivated, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know, what's pushed them to work hard, but they're hard workers. And that's the thing that I appreciate from them. Another thing, they're also believers.
Yeah.
Most of them, they believe in God.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I don't have to bring these expressions like the way I feel myself. But as a Christian, of course, I take it as a privilege for each and everyone to say, you know.
I'm also a Christian.
It's okay. Yeah, so like they're Christians. It doesn't mean that I hate others, but I really like for Ukrainians this culture. Another thing, they also like producing. Having relatives, kids, they like kids.
Yeah.
Other nationalities, sometimes you can find a girl with 38, and when you ask about the kid, he say no.
Especially in Europe.
Yeah. So I have this kind of friends. Please, when you watch me, don't say that I hate you. I love you so much. But this is also the culture of Ukrainians that I like. So if Ukrainians, I know some of them, they are watching my videos. I have a lot of friends. I really like this for Ukrainians. Yeah, so keep, I don't know, do you have some, don't mention them because it's your privacy, but do you also have relatives or siblings?
No, I'm the only child in my family, but relative, of course. I have a lot of relatives in Ukraine, in Kharkiv, in Sumy, and I totally agree. Ukrainians, such a family kind of nationality, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, family kind.
So it's
family oriented.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, which level of people who speaks English? Is English your second language in Ukraine?
No. Second language, unfortunately, is Russian, and then Ukrainian. Yeah.
Okay, so is there a lot of people who speaks English?
In Ukraine, you know, it depends, because people who are working, for example, somewhere in the office, they... if it's not an IT company, they don't speak as a rule. But if these are positions, for example, like somewhere in IT, everybody, of course, speaks English there.
Yeah.
But if we are speaking about some basic professions like cookers, cashiers at the supermarkets, as a rule, unfortunately, they don't speak. But I hope that we will together change this situation. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like before this war happened, there were a lot of internationals who are in Ukraine. A lot of people were coming from different sides, coming in Ukraine. I think to start a business there, it wasn't hard. It was nice. And maybe I can say also, you talked about cooking. I can say it's not a kitchen, but they do eating stuffs. Puli, you know about it?
No.
They sell like cakes. You don't know puli?
Puri.
Yeah,
Of course. I know.
It's Ukrainian.
Yeah.
Yes, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it so much. Yeah.
Puri is amazing.
It's amazing. They have a lot of cakes with some things inside.
And they also have very nice coffee. I'm a big coffee fan.
He's a fan of coffee.
Yeah.
Have you ever tasted some African meal or like
African meal, for example?
like I can't. Did you like taste? I can say coffee, African coffee.
Yeah.
How was it?
Very good. Yeah.
Nice.
I was at one coffee tasting, and they introduced us a lot of kinds of coffee.
Yeah.
And African ones were very delicious.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah, and I'll take you in Africa.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So it's amazing having you here with
Thanks.
your a lot of experience,
Thanks
a lot of ideas, and you also did your own business. But is there any energy it took you for you to start your own business? How did you think like of a business?
I was very afraid. I was scared, to tell you the truth. I had thoughts like, oh my gosh, have I even experienced? Do I have a lot of experience? Do I have a lot of knowledge? No, the answer is not. Yeah, but my family helped me a lot. My mother and my boyfriend, yeah, they are my biggest support.
Nice.
And they were like, you can do it. We believe in you. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have you and I don't need anything else. Just you are my support. Thank you so much for this. And you know what? People, they tend to misunderstand themselves. They tend to make their success and make their achievements less than they are in fact. And there is essential for me and for other people also to have such relatives, it cannot be not only relatives but friends, close people who can give you this kind of support, who can tell you everything's gonna be okay, you can cope with that, you can do it, and then you feel like really I can.
Yeah, because of them telling you that it's easy, go on. I also have this kind of friends. I really appreciate my family so much. I all the times receive my uncle's motivations. Charline, go, you know. So I like it. Yeah,
it's essential.
Yeah, it's very amazing. And I would also like to ask you to give any advice for women. You know, a lot of people, they are fear of doing something. Men sometimes, no, most of the times, they're the one who starts new things. And women sometimes, not in this, in this generation, like in this,
but sometimes,
you know, there is some people who feels I'm weak, I can't do this, I don't have enough money. And I don't know if you had the millions of money for you to do something. Of course, no. But can you please give them some advice? Yeah,
of course. First of all, find your own support. If you don't have such people like, oh my gosh, you can give me this support, it's not a problem at all. You can go deep into your mind and find some stuff that can help you. For example, find some knowledge about yourselves, find some information that you can that can help you. For example, you know that in stressful situations you can think in this way, or in such situations you already took right decision, and just try to remember this stuff and change your relation to it. If you coped with that situation, now you can do it one more time. And find the inspiration in other people. It's number two, of course. Look at the people that you like, follow them, watch them, and try to keep their style, lifestyle.
Yeah, sure.
And it's not about like you have to copy them, not at all. But if you like something in them, like their way of thinking or some stuff, just try to try to take it from them. Just try to take some positive stuff that you can take, and that's very good to. Number three is to have in your, how to say it, surroundings,
Yeah.
in your surroundings, people that have the same goals as you, and have the same wishes, because to have such kind of people, it will help you to just to stay focused on what you want.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you so much. I really
so much,
appreciate
yeah.
your ideas. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for motivating these people.
Thank you so
I
much
hope
for
they will
inviting
learn
me.
more about you. They will learn about your experience. Those who are recruiting, don't give up. It's nice. Yeah. So, and I hope we'll see more feedbacks from them. And if is here anything that you want to ask her, we are still in touch. You can write there in comments. I'll ask her for you.
I will wait for it.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. May God bless you so much. And those who are looking for the job, don't forget. Of course, we have a lot of things for you. Thank you so much. So thank you. We can say bye.
Bye.
Bye.